Hey, chickadees. Welcome to today's episode. We're going to continue our exploration of listening intently to understand, and we're going to also look at boundaries with a new lens and a different twist on it. So we're going to talk about boundaries, sacred beings, so being the divine people and the divine beings that we all are, and soul contracts. So come on in and join us. All right, chickadees. So in my meditation this morning, I always have a very light topic that's brought to me. And what came up today in my meditation, and I'm going to look at my journal entry here, is the card that I pulled. I do 2 cards in the morning, and the second card I pulled was community. And the message that I was given around this is that, of course, we all live in community with others, and we're always connected deeply with others, similar to the way, forest, every tree in the forest puts roots down into the earth, and they intertwine with each other, and they actually can send messages through the forest in that way. So we are also connected in that way through community. And we're connected with those who are skillful for us to engage with, and also connected to those with whom it's not skillful to engage with. This is where boundaries come in. So the message was, be discerning and always loving. Okay, remember, compassion has 2 sides. It has the warm, fuzzy side, and it also has the side that's a little wrathful. Hold everyone in that sacred space of being the divine beings that they are, while understanding that loving boundaries are soul contracts. So I'm going to let that sink in for a minute. What does it mean if loving boundaries are soul contracts? So that's what we're going to explore. So we're going to do this using a new deck, one that we haven't used yet on this channel. This deck is called Divine Abundance, and it's from Tasha Silver. And we're just going to see what Spirit has to tell us today about loving boundaries as soul contracts. So let's just see what they give us. It's a little hard to shuffle a new deck sometimes. It's a little helpful when they get worn in a little bit. So but that's okay. It's okay. So we already have 2 cards that popped out, so that's good. That's also one of the ways I shuffle like this often, is because it's a little easier. It's a little... Oh, and also, I'm terrible at shuffling like a deck of playing cards. Like, I'm terrible at that. So when people who shuffle, oracle decks and tarot decks that can do that way, I'm just pretty much in awe of that, because that is not how I do it. So yeah, that's the way it is. All right, here's the third one. These have a really pretty back cover to them, little flower of life geometric pattern, which is really pretty. So, all right, let's see what we have. These cards are not numbered, just so you know. Okay. So the 3 cards that they have given us today is, the first one is surrender. The middle one, surrender, I should tell you, I'll read what it says on the card. I don't know if you can read it when I put it up, but it says, sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. Oh, that's for sure. And ego learns what's hardest, to stop trying to control the whole universe. And the middle one is right now. So surrender right now. It's not coincidence. And the right now card says, stay in the present and don't get too far ahead of the flow. You'll soon trust that nothing more will come than can be handled each moment. And then the last one is true offering. This is so great. Surrender right now, true offering. Can't make it up. So this one says, true offering takes what could be an unbearable cross and turns it into love. Oh my God. Thank you, Spirit. This is exactly what I've been doing. So this is amazing. So I don't know if it tickles you, but it definitely tickles me when I do these sessions, and I actually get more out of it than probably anybody else watching in perpetuity, forever and ever. But yeah, this is incredible. All right, so okay, let me settle into this. Sometimes I get so animated. Okay, so here's what we're being asked to do. Literally, I mean, it's literally surrender right now, and that's the true offering. So done. See you next time. So it could be that simple. I guess you could quit now if you wanted to, but please don't. Oh, wow. Okay. So, yeah, I can't even speak now. So, but here's what is coming to me on the right now card. So the right now card talks about flow. Don't get ahead of the flow. Also, don't stay behind it, right? It's both and. So stay with the flow and learn to trust that you're not going to be given more than you can handle, even when it seems almost unbearable or even unbearable. You can come through it. Lean on others. So that was the part of the community piece that I was given, and that's what's coming back through. Is like, this is where community can help, is when the right now seems unbearable to be in flow. So this is just amazing to me. So the ego learns what's hardest in surrender. So I would say that the surrendering, it can be incredibly difficult to do, right? Sometimes we want to frankly just take our life and wrestle that booger to the ground. And sometimes we want to hug it when we wrestle it to the ground. And other times we want to kind of kick it and beat it up a little bit, if we're being honest with ourselves. So, but this surrender is really about surrendering, understanding that it doesn't feel good, especially when it's something we really, really want. And especially like in a situation where you're having to put boundaries in place, right? Surrendering that relationship, surrendering that up to spirit, that can be really, really painful, because we want to run in and we want to fix things, or we want to run in and tell them what we feel. It's like, you've wronged me and now I have to put this nasty boundary in place that I don't want to do, and it's all your fault kind of thing, which is never helpful. It's also never true. But when we come to that place and we surrender it and we turn it over, we really learn that, ego has an invitation waiting for it to get off the bus. So, or at least get in the back of the bus, right? To stop hanging out in the driver's seat. And we're not trying to control or cajole or coerce the situation or beat it into submission. We're just surrendering it. So another way to think about this word surrender within this context is allowing. We're just allowing the situation or the relationship to be what it is. And the fact that we're putting boundaries in place, we're just allowing them to yield the result that was always inevitable to begin with. Whether that is a positive result, however you term that, or maybe something you see as a little more negative. So whatever that is for that, it's going to be there anyway. It's going to get there. We're just saying, you know what? I don't have to be in the driver's seat of it anymore. I'm just going to let it unfold and see what happens. So, and right now, literally stay in the present, stay in the flow of spirit in your life. However that shows up for you, whether it's God, the universe, all that is, Buddha, however that shows up for you, whatever religious system you have, whatever deity, whatever that is, your higher self, anything, whatever it is, stay in the flow of spirit in your life. Stay there, because it's got something to teach you. Yeah, and the lessons are beautiful. They can get painful, as we see with the surrender card. And then the true offering here. So this, This is the one that really got me. The true offering got me, because I have literally here recently, and by recently I'm going to say like within the last 90 minutes, I've been pondering this very thing, because the offering, you let go of a situation, you stay in the present moment, connected to whatever it is that's your higher self, universe, God, whatever it is. Stay connected, let it flow. And then you've released it because you've surrendered it. And what comes back is love and clarity. So this is literally 90 minutes ago. I was reflecting on, wasn't even thinking about coming here and doing this video yet. I was just reflecting, because I do this a lot, on certain situations in my life and how they have literally transformed in ways that I cannot explain, from situation from where my body has a response of fight or flight that has now like total nervous system dysregulation, and that has literally flipped on its head to nothing but love. And then we get this card. I mean, I don't have words, honestly, except to say that literally these three cards and the way they've just laid this out and what I was seeing in my meditation this morning, you can't make it up. So, do boundaries and divine beings and sacred contracts, are they related? Yes. Yes, they are. Yeah. Do you think it's a sacred contract for you to hate somebody? Probably not. But is it a sacred contract? Is that part of it to allow the release of them and to allow all the tsunami of emotions that are happening to you to transmute into pure love? Absolutely. Absolutely is. And it's possible, and I've just been through it. So, all right, I think that's enough for today. I'm still blown away. I still just really don't. I don't even know what to say about this. So let me know if this resonated with you. And I hope you have a fabulous day, and I love you. Mwah.